Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we're taking a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Droideka Destroyer Droid. Had this on pre-order from Hasbro Pulse, and it rolled in a couple days ago. And I'm sharing it with you, as I always do. So let's have a look here. Now, this is a slightly different box than we're used to, because this is a big old honking plastic robot. Or droid, sorry. As you can see, we've got the newer packaging, but we've got it's much thicker than it normally is. We've got the Star Wars Black Series logo. There you can see the Droideka and all its Droideka-ness. And down here, Star Wars Phantom Menace, this being one of the few Phantom Menace things coming out on the year of its 25th anniversary, but whatever. Droideka Destroyer Droid, ages 4+, Hasbro. On the side here, we've got that collage piece, collage art for the collage Droideka Destroyer Droid at the bottom there. On this side of the package, and it says Star Wars Black Series. On the back here, we've got the same Black Series logo, Destroyer Droid, multilingual blurb about the Destroyer Droid, 04 in the wave. Jibber jabber legal jargon across the board, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome, Disney and Hasbro. On the bottom, more jibber jabber legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. So, let's get him out of the box, let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. And here we have him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at no accessories, because there aren't any. But he stands at approximately between 5 3/4 and 6 inches tall. This thing's crazy. Getting this out of the package, I will say this: if you get one of these and you're taking it out of the package, be very, very careful. Because there are little pieces, bits, and bobs all over this thing, and they got it strapped down in the package. So it's not just a reach behind and pop it out kind of thing. You need to make sure you get all the little, because there's the legs were twined, the arms were twined, the midsection was twined, the head was twined, or whatever. Head, this part here, face, I don't know. But let's have a look here. First off, there are joints and stuff everywhere on this thing. It looks really, really good. I kind of feel like it probably should have been maybe a little bit more metallic looking. It does sort of have a gunmetal shine to it. But and the outer parts, they have this little bit of a purple hue to the outer casing of the carapace, but we've got that sort of deep burgundy brownish thing with a little bit of a purple hue, and then gunmetal, and that's pretty much it. There is a little bit of silver paint apps up here on the eyes and mouth, or sensors. I don't know what those are really, but yeah, it's very articulated. I will say that it feels really delicate. It's way more delicate feeling than I thought it was. So I'm surprised on that. We do have also some looks like a little bit of brown, tan brown on some hosing here on the upper arms and lower arms, going into the where the blasters are in the front there. Looking at articulation, and I'm going to try to hit all points here, but this is a little out of my wheelhouse that I'm used to. We've got some hinges up here to arc this piece back and forth, and then there is also a hinge up here on this forward front face, if you want to call it that. There is also some hinges here on the front of this that moves the arms sort of up and down, and there is a way to roll this up into a ball, and I'm going to attempt to do that. using old Transformers skills that I'm going to try to dig up in my muscle memory, as it were. On the arms, we've got hinges here going into that midsection, and then there is also some... I'm trying to be very careful with this because it feels so delicate. We've got some hinges here. There's a hinge right there, but it's kind of obstructed with the hoses. You can't get this to go out very far, which you don't really need to, because you never really saw this droid with its arms straight out. We've got a hinge here on the side. We have a hinge here and a hinge here that allows us to stretch that arm straight out or bring it up. There is a lot of mechanics involved in this. This is an action figure engineer's nightmare. We've got hinges on these little flaps on the back here that come in and out. Gee, my Christmas. This is crazy. I'm trying to hold on to this. Like, if you hold on to it hard enough, you're gonna... It's not gonna... I don't feel like it's gonna break, but it's just... It's very moving centric. We've got a hinge down here at the bottom where this midsection meets the bottom where the legs are. They get with a little bit of give, but not a lot. Oh, well, actually it does. It goes back actually that far. And then we have the legs, and each leg has a hinge up here at the top and one down here at the bottom. And we got a little silver paint app peeking out right there on that piece there too. This is pretty neat. Biggest problem with this thing is the size, and my prequel shelf is not very big because, well, there's not really a lot of prequel figures, unfortunately. But because Hasbro continues to keep making Clone Wars and Gamerverse, but still, I'm gonna have to find a place to put this thing, and right now I'm probably gonna have to relocate my prequel shelf because yeah, either that or I've got my Bandai C-3PO and R2-D2 on my prequel shelf, and I'm probably gonna have to relocate them. If I relocate them, I might be able to scooch this in. But so we should be able, if I can do this, let's see. There's a way this thing rolls up. It's supposed to roll up. Let's see if this goes back. I don't exactly know how this is going to work. But if looks like we can roll these legs up into, oh gosh. Or, let's see, if we pull this out, there wasn't any instructions in the thing either. You just kind of have to figure it out. I guess if we just pull these back, but I kind of feel like that the little part here needs to, I don't know. Well, there's kind of, I guess, I don't know, because there was supposed to be a way that you could roll this up into the ball, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to want to do that, or I'm doing it wrong. So anyway, you can roll this up into a ball. There might be an instructional video on YouTube on how to do this, and I may just have to look at that. I'm sure there's somebody that is way more geeky than I am that figured it out. No pun intended. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll pop him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters, and we'll see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Medico Mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Kazar, I'm not sure. The Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified series Copperhead, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Cyborg. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with this. I think that they did a really good job. What kind of makes me mad is how much articulation detail they put into this and how little they put into some of the others. But I don't want to pull that soapbox out because that angers the Star Wars collectors. I love Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series. I do. I want to love it more than I do like G.I. Joe Classified series and Marvel Legends series. And I want that articulation that we're getting in those and this in the line. I want bicep swivels. I want double knees on everybody, double elbows on everybody. I want everybody in Star Wars to be able to pose like I've got these other guys posed. So I'm giving this, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And that's usually a lot higher than I give Star Wars. I would give it a 10 out of 10 if it just I think the hoses, like if there was a little bit more posability, but still, this is pretty neat. It's very, very intricate, intricately detailed and engineered, and I think they did a damn good job of doing it. So, yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. This is great. I just got to figure out where the hell it's going to go on my shelf. I think the Bandai C-3PO and R2-D2 are going to have to get evicted so that this guy will fit. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.